Everybody, I am back. I am back. We are not doing a whatchamacallit. We are not continuing the FNAF marathon. Well, yes we are. Yes we are, but just not on the stream. It is a marathon, so it's non-stop, but we're taking a day pause. Dang, but I've been streaming non-stop. However, I wanted to take a pause. This is going to be a talk time with Oden stream because we haven't done one of them in a bit of a while. Oh man, I was supposed to edit my video today. My whatchamacallit video. Remember Overland Park. Well, I guess we're gonna another week another week's gonna go by and Odin's probably not gonna release it. But Shadow Chucky, I don't know. But hey, the good thing is that this is gonna be a shorter stream. Like it ain't gonna be like a 5 hour stream. This will probably be the max I'm going an hour stream. Well, actually, it's 10:16 p.m. my time zone, so probably maybe a bit shorter than that because I'm gonna be going to bed probably soon. But I wanted to make a stream because I was gonna stream earlier and I was kind of planning on I was thinking about actually continuing and hopping on the game. Um, but what's it called? I um I ended up going somewhere, so it didn't happen. However, while I was gone, something happened, and I mean I didn't see it while it happened, but the thingy. What is this?
5 Nights at Freddy's 2, Jason. Were you prepared? Like, were all the team prepared for the impact that 5 Nights at Freddy's have?
I think the only person who was really prepared, and the reason has been as a tremendous partner for us, and it's just adaptation are the most. I'm not gonna say much more than this.
Have in store for the audience?
Well, there's.
Oh yeah.
Tonight, the Judge Hutcherson returning back for the next week. Celebrate all the people responsible of this.
Wait.
Delivered another incredible movie, which I can't wait for everybody to see.
Yes.
Oh wait, we need to watch this because I
Definitely
haven't seen this.
all the people responsible of this movie, including you. We celebrate you for making this film, and especially also director Emma Tammy is back for the next installment. That has also Judge Hutcherson returning tonight. So what does Five Nights at Freddy's 2 have in store for the audience?
Well, there's a couple of things I want to talk about with Five Nights at Freddy's 2. First one's an announcement, which
Huh?
is I'm not gonna say much more than this. At Universal, at Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios, in Orlando and in Hollywood, there may be something to do this September and October with Five Nights at Freddy's. Just maybe. You heard it here first.
What?
Jason, you know I've been telling you for a long time that I'm a big Halloween Horror Nights fan. So this news is amazing, right? ¿Quién va a ir a Halloween Horror Nights para ver Five Nights at Freddy's? Oh, levanta la mano. And I think you have also a little surprise for us if the audience behave bad.
Well, we did get Scott to release just a small image, which nobody has seen. Once again, here tonight, for the first time ever, is our
What?
image, which nobody has seen. Once again.
Wait, what? The official Finance Phase 2. Bro! We better get that trailer! We better get the trailer. What is this? Bro, we better get that trailer. I'm telling you. Anyway, one of the reasons why I wanted to do the stream was because we got the FNAF 2 trailer. Well, not trailer. What poster? Poster. Poster. Okay. I got the poster, and it's pretty beautiful in my opinion. Looks so beautiful. Wait, what? Is this like an act? Is this like a CGI image? Or is this like a model? Because this looks so kind of just. I don't know. Something about it. Looks good though. I like it. But the thing is about it is that like we already knew about this. Like we already knew about the fast talker. It kind of just. What? What is that? Wait. No, that's fake. That's fake. That's fake. That's fake. That has got to be fake. Chat, we are gonna do some investigating. That is so fake. It actually kind of like. Huh. Chat, what do you think? What do you think? Is that fake? Because it kind of feels fake. We are gonna bite in the image ourselves. Here, hold up. Here you go. Let's bite this puppy up. We are going to see if this is yeah, this is fake. This is so fake. Just. I don't know about you guys, but I do not see it. Is that blood? Yo, this made it like so high quality. You cannot see what that is in the bottom, but I think that says 2025 Scott Coffin Productions. But that just looks like very sharp. Like, dang. Yeah, that is so fake, bro. It's actually kind of insane how fake that picture is. Clearly photoshopped. Literally. What was it? Bro. So fake. It's actually hilarious how fake that is. We better get the trailer, bro.
Last year, and fans really.
And it's just delivered another incredible movie, which I can't wait for.
Man, I don't know. I feel like this teaser could have been like if it was like a teaser of the animatronic, it would have been so much better, bro. Like we have not really gotten like a good look besides like Freddy, and that's it. Like, I like remember when the first teaser trailer for the first ever Five Nights at Freddy's movie came out? Like the first ever teaser. And then we got like all those posters and stuff. Like that's what I was kind of hoping when like the first when the teaser trailer came out for FNAF 2. But we didn't really get that. Not to say I don't like the teaser. I think it's cool. I just think all I'm saying is I feel like it just could have been a bit more, man. Just could have been a bit more. Could have been a bit more. All I'm saying, it could have been a bit more. If it was something completely other than that, I would have been so fine with that, you know. But it wasn't that. Had to step out for a bit. What are y'all doing? Nothing much. All right, and then the other thing, which now I don't really want to say much about this. All right, but I'm just gonna say that I don't even know if I should say this. I mean, I said this with Chuck E. Cheese, and it didn't really go. I mean, it just nothing panned out through it. But I am gonna say that I do have a job interview. Oden may be getting hey Oden may be getting a job. So I think that's pretty awesome. If I get the job, I will say it's not Chuck E. Cheese. It's some. Honestly, it's kind of boring. But it is a fast food restaurant. However, I don't know. I really hope I get the job because I really need one. I've never had a job in my life. Day in my life. I filled out an application online yesterday for this job, and they got back to me like within a day. It's kind of insane. Because I feel like all the places I've applied to have just not really applied back to me. But this, the place that I have applied that I applied to, it makes me hopeful. So, yeah, I want. Can I see my? I don't know if I can see it, but either way, I am pretty happy. So, yeah, if you get the job, are you gonna quit YouTube? That is a big no. I will not be quitting YouTube. To be honest, guys, I don't really know when you know the end of my channel will be. It just will be whenever whenever there's a day that I just feel like just resting and not making really any more content. Then yes, I think at some point there will be kind of an eventual end. I don't know when, but I definitely think that there's no. I'm not quitting YouTube anytime soon. Nah. However, I am getting older, so just kind of keep that in mind. Lily, I started Owen's Movie Magic when I was 11 years old, and I'm gonna be turning 17 this year. So I have been doing Owen's Movie Magic for about 5 years. Because I turned 12 the year I started. Um, but yeah, I don't see an end in Owen's Movie Magic at least for the time being. But if you do the math, I am getting old. I will not in not too long I'll be an adult. So, but that isn't here. Even when I get older, I'll probably still be making content. Maybe not to the amount. You know, I know. I well, you. um, that's pretty cool. Machina, that's pretty cool. Yeah, it is a big age difference. I've gotten a lot older. Like, but I can like literally almost 2 years ago I was like 15, and just that was just 2023. And I don't know, like my voice has gotten a bit deeper, so but I still have fun, making videos. I know I don't upload a ton, like I feel bad I haven't just been consistent with, like when I go to a Chuck E. Cheese location, I should be uploading my videos like at least the day after I go to them. But I wait like a few weeks, and I feel really bad. I just find that Chuck E. Cheese. But I love going there. I still love going there. I love the pizza. I like playing the games and stuff. It just I feel like one of the things that I'd maybe be making more content at Chuck E. Cheese if I had a job there. I applied multiple, like, not multiple, but just a few times, and at one point, I while I did do an interview, um while I didn't apply, I did call them and I got an interview, but the job never panned out. Um, it was, and I don't know. So I just I don't think I'm gonna apply to Chuck E. Cheese anymore. It isn't, you know, um, I don't know. Unless I, like, actually call them and see if I can get an interview, it ain't happening. It is not happening. Um, I'm not applying there anymore. What did I applied for a few things. One occasion, I think I applied for party host, like last year. I think I did. For the interview, I think it was just a crew, like a cast member in general. I think I applied for kid check attendant and game room attendant. That's all. Those are the other things I applied for. Which kid check attendant and game room attendant was as recent as like last month, so May. Um, but again, that nothing it didn't pan out. None of nothing. In terms of me wanting to get a job as easy, nothing came out of like the interview and just me applying a few times. So it was pretty pointless. However, with the place that I think I'm really desperate to get a job because I've never had a job, and I need to tap my. I think you have to be a bit older to do kitchen. I think so, but I'm not sure. But I would assume you'd probably have to be a bit older, probably like 18 or something, which I'm obviously not. Plus, I mean, I don't really have like kitchen or like cook experience. That isn't of really my ability, but I'm willing to learn. Sure. Um, I'm kind of willing to learn. Like obviously for a job, but at home I don't really cook much, so I don't know. I don't know. Um, when I saved, and now, here's a fun little topic, also about Chuck E. Cheese. Kind of, I never really talk about it much, but me saving St. Cloud, Minnesota, to Chuck E. Cheese. Um, it's been almost a year. I saved it in August of 2024, and that's 2 months away from a year of when I saved that location. Something everybody dreamed of, and now you can't really do that really anymore. I got it kind of right at the nick of time, to be honest. Um, I don't know, and like literally, and I still have everything that I saved, every last piece that I saved. I still have my signage, my art pieces. I still have part of the Studio C beta bot. I have some carpet. I have everything basically. But yeah, I don't talk about it much, but I don't know. I don't plan on selling anything, but it's gonna stay with me. Definitely, like the crazy thing is that I was planning on hot grilling because like the sign like both signages are like detached, like it's like the thumbs up Avenger Chuck, but his head like it's just his like basically just his body for the both of them, but I have to hot glue the face on, and I never did it. And honestly, I don't even think I will. I wonder how much each just individual piece would you know sell for. Like I think I'd sell the big like board, like the wooden board of like the Avenger Chuck thingy, because there's two of them, but the big one for maybe like I don't know, probably like a couple hundred or something. Each piece would be probably 100 or something, a couple hundred, but it depends. I have no idea. I know a lot of random random question. Have you ever played Mad Libs? I have, but it's been a very very long time. I have heard stuff about it though. Like I've like looked at like the Sonic ones and stuff. Like I've seen like when you know they were being sold and stuff. I've noticed them or stuff like that. So the whole FNAF 2 hype kind of reminds me of the Sonic 3 hype. I feel like Sonic 3 just kind of came and went though. In my opinion, it was a good movie, but I feel like you know it was really good. But after just kind of seeing it, it just kind of whoop, kind of just came and went. Honestly. But I really liked that movie. I really did. Same with Minecraft. I think in Minecraft's case, it was a like the no the whole memes and stuff. Like, just think about it. Like almost 2 months ago, the whole chicken jockey stuff was happening, and now it's just kind of a memory. Just watching it all happen. Like, I think what probably like tripping. Uh, Probably, I want to say a month ago, I saw the Minecraft movie for like a third time. Wait, I wonder if I wonder if the Minecraft movie is still in theaters. Actually, hold on, I'm gonna look off screen. A Minecraft movie, Showtimes. Huh? It's still in theaters, but it's like it's not that many showings. Why is a fly in my room? Get out! Get over here. Where'd it go? Did it fall? I have no clue where it went, but I hope it's gone. I have no idea where that fly went. But yeah, it's still like showing, so that's cool, I guess. That's cool, I guess. Um, I mean, the Minecraft movie was alright. I mean, it was like a dumb. It was a good movie because it was stupid and dumb. Was it faithful? Oh, where's the fly? I just saw it. Yo, get back here. Get back here, fly. You're making me mad. Anyway, yeah. At this point, by the way, I don't know really what to do with the FNAF marathon. Like, it was fun, but now I feel like I've just been kind of just I don't know. It's just been kind of going, I guess. I don't really know what else to say. Like, part of me kind of wants to do it. Other part of me kind of doesn't. If we're being totally honest. But we'll have to see. Like I feel like I kind of already went through all the fun FNAF games. I mean, I still have like Fighting in Space 2, and I don't know. Part of it is just I don't know. FNAF. I love FNAF. Like let me tell you guys, I have been playing Five Nights at Freddy's, like the games, for so long, man. For so long, I've kind of lost track on when I like. I think there's many like early memories I have of just FNAF, but I can't, you know, remember a specific one that just got me into FNAF. But the earliest I can think of, well, not even just the earliest, just the one that there's two, there's two that have stood out to me. Um, tell me a sentence. Anyway, the two memories that stick out to me was watching this like video of somebody making like a Toy Chica cosplay or something. And then I wanted to make like a Freddy Fazbear cosplay or something, so I grabbed like a cardboard box and I was like trying to make one or something. I don't know, I was little, so you know. And then the second one, which this is probably the one that got me into FNAF, was I think my brother and my dad got bought the first two games on the App Store, um, and showed me it. So that I think that's how I got into it. But I remember some of the like the I like I was there when like there was still early merch. Like I remember the dog tags. Those were one of them. The like the me emojis or whatever they were called. The make sure not to mix Make sure not to mix the purples with the oranges. Set temperature to the 47 and begin the cycle. After that is finished, skip your clothes and jog them in the dryer. Set the temperature and think. That's cool. Um, but like some merch, like like the minifigure, like the McFarlane toys. That was a big one. Like I got some of those when they came out. The Funko plushies, the Funko mystery minis, the dog tags, the danglers or the keychains or whatever they were called, and then the trading cards especially. I have some of those. A very big brain sentence indeed. Pizza dog Jasper. Very very much indeed. Um, but you know um. And I don't know, and I don't remember when that would have been. I wonder if there's like a way to see like what year you downloaded apps on the App Store. Maybe there's a way. If there is, then I would want to look and see, or when you got an app or something. That'd be cool. Or maybe there's like transaction history or something. Yeah, probably something like that. I'm not sure. Think I've seen mine or something. I don't remember. Um, yeah. But the fact that I'm going towards 17, um, and I'm still playing Five Nights at Freddy's games, it kind of just blows my mind a bit because I've watched the series of evolve through time. Um, and to be fair, I still really enjoy the series. Um, I don't know. I think FNAF is pretty cool. Um, it is definitely one of my. I don't know if I can say favorite game because it's really just a series now, in my opinion, a big series franchise at this point. But what I can say is that it's probably one of my favorite game franchises. As far as my favorite FNAF game, I feel like there's a ton of them. It's kind of hard to decide. And in terms of a lot of games, I like them for kind of different reasons. Like in Security Breach's case, I like it because it's a fun game to play, but it's also just kind of not a scary game. But I don't really care, I guess. Help on it too. It's a very fun game. Like it's a perfect VR game. As a FNAF game, it also is. It's cool, but it is not scary. FNAF Help Wanted One, it is scary, and I mean, in FNAF Help Wanted One's case, it. I feel like that game, it was kind of it was structured very well, and you know it was a grounded experience. Just to play some of the classic games that started the franchise. Um, um, but play them in a VR format, I think that was awesome. And then the new story that they're introducing, it was cool. Um, I remember, you know, it's kind like you know, I over time I just kind of forget about things, but I do remember a point where I was, I really kind of was obsessed with what's it called? Like what was it? Glitch trap. Um, like with Help Wanted. I remember I got Help Wanted one on the Nintendo Switch because that's what I used to play all my games on, like all of them. I still play on my Switch, but my new OLED Switch, but um when I was like heavily into the Switch as a console. I remember had I played Help Wanted one, and I was having the absolute worst time with like the fun with plush babies or whatever they're called. That was and I don't even know if I could it wasn't even just a tough. It was just so hard to beat on flat mode on the Switch. Now I can if I did it in VR or on flat mode on like PC, I'd probably do great in it. You know, but Switch it was so hard, and I think I watched tutorials and stuff. It was so hard. It was so hard. Part of me kind of just wants to see if I could do it again. 5 years later, 4 years later, yeah, 5 years later. Um, and I might have. Well, I think I erased the save file, but I may have gotten all the coins. I'm not even sure. Can't remember to be honest. But I have beaten Help Wanted one in one day on all in one day on PC. It was pretty fun, and I even got all the collectibles. I like absolutely grinded that. Anyway, my friends, I don't really know what else to talk about because I've kind of said everything. But wish me luck on my job interview. I may stream tomorrow. I was low key thinking about doing a 24-hour stream. Like that was kind of my plan. But I'll have to think about it. I'll have to think about it like a good day to do it. If I want to, which I know that's a lot. But I may even just do it on Twitch, honestly, since Twitch may be a better place to do it. But I don't know. We'll have to see. Anyway, with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. Um, if there's nothing left to be said, or if anybody doesn't have anything else to say, um, hold up. Hey, I heard you applying for a CC job. Is that right? Um, no. Well, I think what I was explaining, like in the stream, like maybe like 10, 15 minutes ago, something I don't remember, was that I tried to apply to Chuck E. Cheese like last year. I applied, but they never got back to me, so I ended up calling them. I talked to the hiring manager a few times, and I got an interview. Um, I called back multiple times. Nothing panned out. Now, mind you, it's a year later, 2025. I've applied, I want to say, 3 times this year, and it was all in May. I applied 3 times. Two to one location, and one to another. And they did not get back. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just I have no idea. Maybe they did get back to me, but I have not gotten any emails. I checked my spam folder, everything. They never got back to me. Um, it's very kind of frustrating, but um, the job that I may be getting, well, it's not Chuck E. Cheese, and it's not like it's not like entertainment involved. It is fast food. So I hope it's good. Anyway, with that being said, if there's no other questions, I think we're gonna end the stream now. Um, is everybody fine with that? I'm going to take that as a yes. Anyway, with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. We'll probably stream some other time, maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure. But yeah, I have been on it, and I will see you all later. Bye bye, guys.